Happy Sunday, guys. It is January 29th, and it's been a full month since the intro to Pan That Palette. I just recorded Pan That Palette for the eyes, so I'll make sure to link that video up in the cards. This year, I'm doing two project Pan That palettes. One that's eye focus, the other is complexion focus. This is my first update to the complexion products. So this year, I'm working on the Maybelline Bronze, what is it called? Master Bronze and Highlight Kit. It comes with two bronzers and two highlights. And then I'm also working on this highlight from Physicians Formula. And two blushes that I'm swapping out seasonally. So when spring gets here, these will be moved out. The goal is not to show a lot of wear and tear on these blushes. It's just to use them so I don't neglect a lot of my blushes. So these will be rotating. So this is what I'm working on now. All right, let me start off with the Master Bronze and Highlight. Let me show you guys a picture of what this palette looked like last month. There was pan already showing on one of the bronzers. Because this bronzer kit I use every single day. Even before, you know, starting this year in the project, I was using this every single day. I have since then, though, expanded the pan on the bronzer that's on the outer edge. And as you can see, even the side walls, there's missing bronzer there. The pan has gotten larger. The bronzer right next to it, this one gets hard pan really fast. I don't know why. So I have had to kind of rough it up a little bit in order for me to pick up color, because I'm trying to get a little bit of color from this one because it's a little bit more like orangey tone. And I really like the color of it. So I have had to rough it up a little bit just so that my brush can pick it up. I've actually switched brushes as well. I was using the e.l.f. Complexion brush. That brush though is a little bit softer, so I have had to move on to one that is smaller and a little bit more rough, which is the MAC small contour brush, I think it is. The bristles are a little bit more rough, so it's picking it up a little bit better, which is why it's showing now a little bit more wearability. So I'm hoping just to get a good size dip in this next coming month on this one in particular. And then this one that already has pan, I just want to continue to wear down, you know, make that pan, get that pan a little bit larger. The highlights, I use the crap out of these highlights, and I don't know. I mean, you can tell that I've worn them since last month. There's a difference, but considering how much I use them, these should have a really good dip going on, and they don't. I still see those dang ripples. I'm just surprised. I'm not bummed out about it. I love these highlights. They look really beautiful. They're very delicate looking. They add the glow, but without adding chunks of glitter specks on the skin. They just add a very smooth glow on the skin, which is really nice. I actually have it on my cheeks today, combined with the Physicians Formula highlight. They're just really nice powders. Really enjoy this palette. So that's what it looks like now. It's smoothing out in this area here on this particular highlight. So I have had to switch my brushes and just go into maybe smaller sized brushes to really get into these pans, because they are broken down into four. Sometimes the larger brushes, it struggles with picking up. Especially like these two, if I'm trying to pick up both, it just struggles a little bit more. So smaller brushes are working better for me. The Physicians Formula highlight, let me pull up a picture of what this looked like. I don't even remember what it looked like last month. I don't think I've expanded too much of this. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot to where it's really noticeable. Let's see, can I zoom in on this? I think you can, no, I don't know. I don't know. A little bit. I think I've expanded the pan a tiny bit, but not too much. I actually pulled out MAC's, what highlight is that? I've been using that one a little bit more. I forgot the name of it. It's a very popular one. I've been pulling that one out a little bit more just because I've been doing a little bit more of a cool eye looks, and that one has a little bit more of a pinky tone, so I've been pulling that one in as well, but I have been using the one from Physicians Formula. The blushes, let me get these opened up. These, like I mentioned, I don't have a particular goal as far as, you know, showing a lot of wear and tear. My goal is just to use them, and I have. These are the only blushes that I've stuck to. I haven't pulled anything else. Oftentimes I will use these together. I'll start off with Your Love is King from Too Faced, and then top it over with Rock and Rose from CoverGirl. This is part of their cheekers. Such a beautiful, beautiful blush. Lasts on my cheeks all day. Both of these last on my cheeks all day. They are still on my cheeks by the time I'm getting ready to remove my makeup, and which is usually like around 10 o'clock at night, 10:30, something of that sort. And I apply my makeup around 6:30, 6:45, something like that. You know, it lasts a long time. So the Rocky Rose has a little bit of sheen. It's not a super shiny finish, but it adds a little something extra. It doesn't fall completely flat, right? It's not a matte blush, and it's just so pretty. I do build this one up though. It adds good color, but I do build it up quite a bit. And then the Your Love is King. This one, again, no goals, but at some point, man, maybe next winter, I'm hoping that I'll see a pan in this. I've had this blush for years, guys, and I don't know. I've used it a lot. Now, this one, maybe you'll see the pan, how it's worn down. This is, as you know, with usage throughout the years, I'm just surprised I still don't see pan. I mean, I've had this blush for like 4 or 5 years, and I pull it every winter season. It's such a pretty color, and it goes so well with the eye looks that I'm wearing at the moment too. So really love it. I also sometimes do incorporate it with eyeshadow looks from shadows that I have in my Pan That palette, because it has enough pigment for it to show on my eyes. So really, really pretty blushes. All right, I think that is everything. Did I set goals? I think I already set goals for these. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys are having a great success in your Pan That palette this year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.